Friday. Let me see, it's the 11th of April, 2025. Coming up to the weekend, I've decided going forward, I'm going to make a synopsis of several days' readings from the Science of Mind magazine this month about the environment, with some stuff that's really not connected with it at all, but is connected to how to live a healthier, more sustained life, better life, some spiritual principles and so on and so forth, and some everyday principles. So anyway, this is a synopsis actually of the readings from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. So here we go. I used AI, I'll be honest, to do the summary. I looked it over and then think, yeah, seems okay. So this is what he's got to say about species. Every species has got intrinsic value. And he says, yet many are threatened by human actions. Illegal wildlife trade, habitat destruction, and climate change are major dangers. And then he gives us organizations such as United for Wildlife, which was founded by Prince William, UK, in 2013. And these show that collaboration can protect endangered species and combat wildlife trafficking. And while humans can be a threat to nature, they can also be guardians of it. And then he says, by reflecting on this, we value in making mindful choices like supporting ethical tourism, reducing our ecological footprint, and contribute to conservation. And then he goes on to talk about how communities, we know how important community is, how communities have the power to drive climate action through collective efforts, local, global, etc. And projects like solar programs and community gardens can spark broader change. And then he talks about organizations such as Project Everyone and the global goals stress the importance of diverse voices and also collaboration. And then he says, by getting involved, individuals can create a ripple effect that influences policy and inspires others using the 17 global goals as a guide. I don't know what these are. I guess I should look them up. And communities can help build a more sustainable and equitable future. And then he goes on to talk about how important forests are. And we all pretty well know this. We know about deforestation, but also he talks here about reforestation because they're incredible helps, in biodiversity. They store carbon dioxide and they give us oxygen. So they protect ecosystems and they help with the human survival. So he says, when we support sustainable forestry and we plant trees, we advocate for green policies, then we can help preserve these vital ecosystems. And he calls them the planet's lungs. Because he's got references in there, what I did was I went on my own Facebook page, David Dewhurst, and I actually copied and pasted in this reading, of which you got a synopsis now. So if you want to look at the references that he's talking about, they're on my own Facebook page. I did not put them on Created by Spiritual Center's Facebook page or our company Prosperity Living's Facebook page or on my own personal page, because I didn't talk to my colleagues, my senior minister about this. So I didn't want to just say, hey, I'm doing this without permission. So here it is. There it is. And that's really it. Tomorrow will be something different. It will not be about the environment. It will be another reading that I get either from the Science of Mind magazine or some other uplifting magazine. So whole purpose of these readings is, it's to help make the planet a more habitable place. It's also to help us individually lead a happier, healthier life, and in turn help everybody else on the planet lead a healthier, happier life, and just do our little bit in doing that. And as always, I encourage everybody to do their spiritual work, to pray in the form that best suits you, to consider doing some meditation, to consider mindfulness, and if contemplation suits you better, to do that. So that's about it for today. Reverend Lisa will be here tomorrow. Not here. She'll be on Creative Life Spiritual Center's Facebook page at 9 o'clock tomorrow, not wherever you saw this. Well, if you saw it on Creative Life Spiritual Center's Facebook page, you're good to go. If not, then go to their Facebook page and you can see Reverend Lisa tomorrow at 9:15, and you can see me back here tomorrow. Yeah, around about 5 o'clock. So until next time, namaste.